It's been 30 days since I've been trying out side hustles that popular YouTubers say will make you over $100. Here's how much money I actually made. But that's for the end of the video. Let's start with day one. On day one, I signed up for the first website, respondent.io. This website was recommended by a popular YouTuber named Odetta.
I am about to reveal exactly how to make $100 a day.
I logged in, created my own login. So once logged in, they give you a bunch of questions like your demographics, gender, ethnicity, education, and income, and all of that, which I thought was fair because they do need to know who I am before recommending any projects. It was very detailed, but it wasn't over the top like many other websites. And they will send you projects or surveys based on what you have selected. So on this website, I applied for a few projects, as they are called, and these can earn me up to $150 only if I am accepted. The projects they give you, for the most part, do seem to match, but not always. For example, there are projects about hairdressers. So they're seeking hairstylists between the ages of 25 to 55. So that I would not qualify for, although the pay looks good, $250, but I am not a hairstylist. So I'm not able to get that money. Here they're looking for shoppers for a 30-minute one-on-one remote opportunity. Let's see. Let's start the screener. Now they have 10 questions that you have to answer. And in completing this questionnaire, you understand any personal information you share is voluntary. Okay, let's go. Which of the following have you done in the past 6 months? None of the above. Okay, by clicking yes, you confirm you have read and agreed to the legal binding terms. So you have to view and read the legal binding terms. Then you click yes. Now they said they had 10 questions. They only gave me 3 because I had not purchased anything new in the past 6 months. So obviously I am not a fit for that. Now, since Respondent only allows you to apply for 3 tasks a day, I signed up to be interviewed on these 3 tasks. On day 2, I applied to be interviewed for 60 minutes as a job seeker. So here's an example of the projects that they will send you. Here it says ultra luxury car enthusiast service, and they promise to pay you $175. So let's try this one and see what it actually looks like. So here we have 13 questions to answer. Let's see. Are you interested? Yes. What is your gender? How old are you? What is your interesting. What is the 5-digit zip code of your primary residence? I'm always leery when I see typos. So that's a red flag right there. Do you work in any of the following sectors? Please indicate which of the following best describes the amount of your household's total liquid assets. 13 questions, that's not a lot, but question 8, they want you to write like a paragraph. What do I say here? Very competitive, expensive. Which of the following vehicle brands have you owned in the past 5 years? Okay, if you could choose any historical figure to have dinner with, who would you choose? He was in prison and he became the president. Nelson Mandela. Okay, so here this is, you have pre-qualified to participate in the webcam video interview. Oh my God, pre-qualified. If selected, we ask that you participate in a 30-minute webcam interview, okay? If you qualify, we will send you an incentive of $175. Yes, I will participate. Do you have a laptop or smartphone? Yes. If selected for the study, you may be asked to prove your ownership of particular vehicles. Are you willing to share images? Yes. Images of your car and its keys as a way to validate that you own the vehicle. Okay, you can't lie on this. Now let's fast forward a week to day 9. Was I accepted to any of these side hustles? Well, so far, no. Did I actually make $100? No, but that won't stop me on my quest to make $100. On day 10, I signed up for UserFill. So it is where, I believe this website where you apply to test websites to see how the websites work. So let's start testing. So in order to become a tester of websites, you need to take a short training. It's about a minute, 35 seconds. Basically, they would send you to a website and you describe what you see on the website while you are answering some questions. They say they will pay you $3 to $30 per test. Most tests are 20 minutes where you earn $10. So far, so good. This is basic and what's the word? Straightforward. So they want to know your gender, your native language, your web experience. So they will pay you $3 for a 5-minute test, $10 for a 20-minute test, $20 for a 40-minute test, and $30 for a 60-minute test. So that works out to be $30 per hour of work, which isn't so bad. At first, I had to sign up for a training. So they said they will not pay you. You can't get paid until you take the training. So the training is less than a minute, or I should say less than 2 minutes long. And it's simply a video that you watch to see how to test a website, how to take a test. Now, what I liked about this is that it's simple to do, and they actually give you a little test as part of the training. So they will test you with a website, and it's Amazon, and you would pretend that you are buying something. They gave me the item to buy, so it was a pair of blue jeans, and it said add it to the cart and cash out, like you're buying the product. Then after buying the product, then you have to talk about it, how easy it was, and just speak in your mind. So when I signed up for the test, they asked me questions about my first impression about the website. Once you complete the test, they promise to send you your payment via PayPal. So if it was a 5-minute test, then they would send you $3. Now, once I signed up to take a test, according to the website, they said do not use your real name and do not use your real email address. So I had to create a separate Gmail account just to be able to test any website that I receive. So the company would send you emails to notify you, hey, there's a website that needs to be tested. Go in and log in and take this test if you want. So I got one such email so far, and by the time I logged in, I clicked on the link they sent me. It was like within an hour, and by the time I logged in, they said the test is no longer available. Now, I don't know if this is the norm or if it was just this one time it happened for me. So because that test was no longer available, so far in 30 days, I've made $0 with Userfill. Day 15 was the day I checked if respondent accepted my request or not. And to my surprise, they didn't. But the wait isn't over, and still I have 15 days left to make $100. On day 20, I visited the final website, Surveys on the Go. Now, will this website be able to make me $100 once and for all? Let's find out. If you're one of those who love going somewhere, going to the store like daily, it'll be good for you. And if you do not mind having your privacy being infiltrated, that's what I call it, because it is very intrusive. They have access to your phone, they have access to your data. You won't get any paid surveys if they can't locate you. And how long does it take to make a certain amount of money? It will take 1 to 2 months to make $10, $20. Take a look at their reviews. They have an average of 3.3, which is average. This one says it's worth it. This is one of the few survey apps I won't delete, and I have still cashed out a total of $23 the last 2 months. 3 stars, slow payouts, disappointment, extremely unhappy. This one says it's possibly a scam, less than 1 star. Dave says it's the worst survey site ever. Day 29, the day before the final day. So how much money did I make overall? A whopping $0. Well, I guess it's not as easy to make $100 on this side hustle. But before I come to that conclusion, let me check first with Respondent to see if perhaps they sent me any new projects. See Respondent. Nope. So far, nothing. On day 30, I learned that making $100 a day does not come as easy as YouTubers make it seem. Always be cautious about what you hear on the internet, and be sure to watch this video on the 7 dangerous side hustle mistakes you must avoid at all costs.